Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Page Turners. Today is Monday, which means it is Monday Mumbles. If you're new and you don't know what Monday Mumbles is Tuesday Talks, and Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group where we just talk about different bookish topics. I just post on Mondays, not on Tuesdays. If you're interested in joining in on the conversation, I left the link for you down in the doobly-doo below. This week's topic: statute of limitations on books. What are spoilers and what isn't? And this is how I understood the question: does it come to a point where the spoilers aren't really spoilers? And I don't think there should be a statute of limitations on books and spoilers. Because yes, there could be a book that was written 50, 60 years ago, but it could still be a new book to an 11-year-old kid today. For example, while Alan Rickman was filming the Harry Potter movies, he refused to give any spoilers because he didn't want to spoil a little kid who possibly haven't read the series yet. I think that is something to be admired. And while The Hobbit was being filmed, there's some of the actors that didn't mind giving out spoilers because their excuse was, well, this book was written 50, 60 years ago. What spoilers are there to be had? And that only bothered me because of what I said earlier. What if there was someone who hadn't read The Hobbit yet? Or maybe there was a kid who had never heard of The Hobbit before the movies came out. And that's not to say I've never given away any spoilers. Most of the time it's unintentional. And usually when I do intentionally give away spoilers, they're spoilers that I didn't think were all that important to the story. But when I do it accidentally, man, do I blunder. Like one time I had a roommate that wanted to watch a really sad movie, and she was telling me how she rented it, and I thought she had already seen it, and goes, yeah, wasn't it really sad when this character died? And then she looked at me with this look that just screamed, I hadn't watched the movie yet. And ever since then, I've tried to be careful. Like, John and I has this rule where we're talking about something and we know the person hadn't seen it yet. We always ask, do you mind if I spoil this? Because that just covers all the bases, really. I know this question really depends on the person's, preference. So at least this way, asking, you know for a fact whether or not that person cares or not. So yes, I think everyone should be as spoiler-free as possible. I know accidents happen. So when it does happen, we all just need to be able to go with the flow of things. But when in doubt, just ask. I have to say asking has now saved my butt a couple of times. So what do you think about this topic? Do you think there should be a statute of limitations on spoilers? Please feel free to talk about it down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you in the next video. Bye guys!